Udith thinks the world is bad. How do I think the world is bad? My name is Udith. Nice to meet you. So, how do I think the world is bad? Let me explain it in many ways. If we talk about murders, crimes, rapes happening every day at night, because our parents used to tell us we shouldn't be going at night because it's currently 3:51 a.m. So I'm out at my home. I'm out at my home. So, all right, it's quite funny saying that I'm out. I'm out at my home. All right, our parents used to say we shouldn't be out at night because it's unsafe. Yes, it is unsafe. In countries like Romania, it isn't as unsafe, but it is still unsafe. Are you gonna mess with the dog? Are you gonna mess with the security guard? Or are you gonna mess with some burglar that is drunk and needs some money, so he has to steal from someone, or maybe someone's home, or maybe steal someone's food? So these are some things that's happening bad. Other than that, we as a human were made to be free of societal pressures and responsibilities, because we humans did not need to have any pressures. We as a society put pressures based on other people's presumptions on us, that we should have been having responsibilities, so much responsibilities. So as adults forget what it was like to be a child. That is something that is happening, and that is something that is bad, that is happening with us as a society in first world countries like America or UK, or maybe in the London, or maybe in the Europe, or maybe North American continent mostly. So also, yes, Australia is also first world country, but mostly talking about the first world continents that are Europe and the North American continents. Look, the thing is, everything is bad around us. It's just our judgmental that we need to identify what is good and what is bad. All right, if I am a person, I can be also bad. I kill insects, I can be bad, but I do good. Maybe I just saved a dog right off the street that was about to get killed from a car hit, so I saved him. All right, so I'm a good person too. So basically, how do you differentiate between good and bad? Basically, the way how you develop is you just meditate. You just sit and meditate at least for 2 minutes, then 3 minutes, then 5 minutes, then 10, 15, 20, 25. If you can meditate for 4 hours, oh, that is impressive. But the first thing you need to develop is like build 6-pack apps for your brain. This engine, your Bugatti Chiron. If I talk about, if I talk about I'm a Bugatti Chiron. Alright, this whole body is a Bugatti Chiron. Then my motor is in my brain. Then I have this V6 engine, whatever engine gets fitted in the Bugatti Chiron. Then this is my engine, so I need to put proper oil. I need to tighten the nuts. I need to repair it. I need to get it serviced. So basically, the way to build 6-pack apps for your brain is to meditate. The more you meditate, the longer it will take for you to build that momentum. The longer you meditate, the longer it will take you to build momentum. Also, it will take you way longer to build that habit into your cycle of habits and into your brains. The more you build habits and the more you produce neurons is better for your brain. Because if you keep producing neurons for your brain starts to develop this cord, which is called a neurological wire. It starts to thin, become thinner. So as you stretch it long, it becomes thinner, like any wire. You stretch it. If you stretch chewing gum, it becomes thin. So the thinner it is, the longer the chain of neurons should be. All right. So this is the first or second thing. And also, I'm sorry about my English because I live in India and my English is not my first language. It is my second language. So thank God I don't know any other languages other than Indian languages. Other than that, if English would have been my third language, it would have been way more difficult for me to communicate. So basically, also, the more you talk with people, the skill which you develop is called people skills. It is very beneficial in sales, business, teaching job, assistant, field work, sales job, any job that involves talking to people. When you start talking to people first time, it is really difficult. When you do it 1,000 times minimum, like 1,000 1,000 times minimum, minus minimum, bare minimum, you start to develop this thickness of brain, which is called people skills. What does people skills benefit you in as a human? Basically what it benefits you is you can prejudge a human by his clothes. You can prejudge by how he dresses up. Like I am my spikes are like, I've dressed up my hair like this, so it's a bit casual but it's good looking, so girls love this. Alright, they don't compliment me, but I know this stuff works. How you dress up, how you grow your beard, or how you grow your chest hair, or maybe if you have six-pack abs, or maybe if you wear shorts, or maybe pant or jeans or trousers, or maybe cargos. The way you dress is like, if you develop this skill called people skills, it benefits us in judging a person by his behavior, how he talks, how he behaves, how he sits, what is his body language, how he talks to girls, or maybe strangers, or maybe socializing his friends, or maybe he's gay or not, like fucking gay people, just lame and shit people. Alright, there's nothing I can say, like fuck that LGBTQA plus okay, positive in electrodes, positive, negative. Plus VE is positive, minus VE is negative. Anyway, so this is the skill you need to develop to become a better human, and to also bring a betterment. I was slouching, so I thought this chair is like backwards, but it isn't wrong, so I'm resting. So basically the thing you need to develop, oh, this is my muscle rolling. So the thing you need to develop is people skills to benefit. If you develop the skills, you'll benefit the world. You can become like Grant Cardone, or maybe this person called the Wolf of Wall Street person. The one is Grant Cardone and the other is the Wolf of Wall Street. The person who Leonardo DiCaprio, who played the role character of Jordan Belfort. Alright, so you can become you can become the next Jordan Belfort of sales, or maybe you can become the Jordan Belfort of socializing. You can become Grant Cardone, or maybe you can become exactly like Grant Cardone, like master at sales. Like whenever he's out in the room, he's talking, hey, my name's Grant, hi, nice to meet you. He's like really harsh and really brash and really rude, but that's what I like. Alright, so that is what I like, because you need to be harsh, because if this world doesn't give you a fuck, you also don't need to give that a fuck. Okay, give, like punch, boom. Okay, if you punch, okay, if you're getting punches like boom, 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 if you're getting punches in the face by the world, alright, what it teaches when you are at the metro station, like if I'm at the metro station, if people are punching me, boom, 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 like they're pushing me, like, hey, what's up? Like in India, it's really hard to live. So what do people do is like push you like by hand at metro stations, or by shoulder. Like it's no rugby, but if you get enough punches, either you can be Grant Cardone, either you can be a lame person who gets punched 1,000 times and doesn't still gives a fuck and doesn't get up, or you can be Grant Cardone. At the first punch you say, hey, what's up, dog, nice to meet you, hey, poo poo poo. Okay, so basically the way to be badass is, if the world is treating you bad, you need to be bad. Alright, if the world if the world is treating you badly, you need to be bad. If the world is good, you need to be good. Alright, so there's a book called How to Win Friends and Influence People. There's various strategies how to win friends and influence people also. One thing I would like to tell you is, if I had a kid and I would have to sell him on this book called How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Sorry, I was saying Dale Carnegie, which is somewhat of a British pronunciation. But how would I say it? Treat others the way how you want to be treated. Basically, what this means is, if you want to be treated good, treat others really good, so people have a good impression of you, so people treat you really good. If you want to get treated badly, start punching people, or just do it like this. Like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Hey, what's up, dog? You got a problem? Hey, what's up? What's up? Like, people be like, hey, what's up? What, you got a problem? Hey, man, What you messing with, mate? It's like the same. Treat others the way how you want to be treated. I would title the book like, if I want to sell this book to my kid, treat others the way you want to be treated. Read this book, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. If you want to treat people good, treat others really good. If you want to get treated badly, which I would not consider as a good thing, because yes, there's like drunk people in the metro station also. There's people smoking weed, like making out in metro stations when it should not be doing those things in the metro station. But there are people doing that. So you need to learn how to treat people. Also, I'm just talking about metro station because I don't own a car and I don't aim to own a car. I just don't aim to own a car. Like, I just don't. In the next 10 years, no. Close, no. I don't want to own a car. I love public transport. I like to travel in buses. I like to travel in cycles. I like to travel in free car rides. If some people are giving me free car rides, so kudos for that. And also, I love traveling in metros, subways, tubes. There's London Tube. There's New York subway, which is really stinky. Then the London Tube. I like to travel in Delhi Metro. I like to travel in public transport because I get to talk to race people and like also get to meet new. You do understand? GIRLS. So it's cool. And I mean, low-key people, I get to meet low-key people. I don't get to meet like brash people like, hey, New Yorker, hey! Like honking. Like, it's not the way. They're really rude. And also, I don't know how New Yorkers are really in real life. I have never been to US. I would like to go to US anytime soon if I have money, because I don't make the amount of money I need to make to survive in US even for a week, let alone a month. So anyway, I don't know about how Americans really treat people. I'd like to have a conversation with one if someone's available. Pin it in the comments below. Alright, so this was the video on how I think the world is bad. The world is bad. If the world is treating you bad, punch him. 1, 2, 3, punching. Ouch, I'm not practicing much, but like punching. Alright, punch him in the faces. If people are good, like shake hands. Be energetic. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's really tough. The moves are really tough. I'm not practicing it enough because who's got time for this shit? But cool. Goodbye.